Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it's Tuesday tune-up. We are going to be hopping around, just getting a couple of things done. We're not going to be in just one set area, but we're going to hit a few spaces and get a couple of things done today. So just follow along and see what we end up doing today in our Tuesday tune-up. Okay, so I'm back in my closet because I need to rearrange some things. This bin down here is like my mobile toy storage. It's like a gift bin that when I see things on sale or whatever the case may be, I can keep extra gifts for different purposes in there. And then there's a couple of overflow things on top, one of my purses. And then there's a little collapsible storage thing back here that has like, honestly, it has a little bit of everything, I think, back there. More like stuff that I wanted to keep in here or stuff that I bought and I was going to use and I didn't put it in its appropriate place. So that needs to come out of here. I'm thinking about utilizing that. It's like one of those collapsible canvas totes that they sell them like at Walmart and stuff like that, but I'm thinking about using that for in my office for when I purchase stuff, like if I'm going to do hauls and things like that. Sorry, I just decided to flip the camera around. But like when I buy things for hauls, or if I have stuff that I purchased for the house or whatever the case may be, and I need to return something and I need to just have it in one place, I'm thinking about utilizing that. And then also right here is like a hanging thing for purses. And I don't like that. First of all, it messes the straps up. And second of all, you know, things get dusty. Like, there's a lot of dust on that bag right there because I don't utilize that one that often. But again, it's not a great setup. So since I have now purchased a hamper for in the closet, I have that right against that little wall. So I want to take that down and then find a bin to put my purses in so that they're staying dust free. Especially the nicer, more expensive ones. I mean, they have their dust bags, but, you know, I definitely don't like to hang them by the strap and stuff like that. So I'm going to, hey babe. So anyway, I definitely want to be able to utilize that space under there. So it's not, so cut it out.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
So it's not hampering the space for my dresses, because that's where my longer dresses and things like that go over there as well. And I'm thinking about moving my skirts over there if I can free up a little bit more space. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll just show you. I don't know if I'm going to take you through the whole process, because I mean, I'm gathering stuff from different parts of the house and kind of cleaning a couple of different areas at once. So we'll see how that works out, and I'll just show it to you at the end. So Edyn and I are tackling the art cart again. I just pulled everything that was on the bottom shelf out, and she's starting to make choices, and I'm going to take this out and clean it out. It stayed organized for a while, but she's been it's been so busy that she hasn't been keeping it very clean. So she did go through and pull out like the Play-Doh that was no good and the paint and stuff not too long ago. So she's been keeping up with that sort of stuff. But like we need to go through some of these workbooks and stuff, and we're going to be using some of these during the summer. Just for her to stay on top of things, and you know, she's been doing reading and stuff like that. So we're just gonna tidy it up a little bit, and she's got the trash can, recycling bin. She's testing out some markers right now to see how that's working out, and then we'll go through this pile here, and then we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like now. So it looks really good. She made good choices, good quick choices. Right, Edyn?
Yeah.
Yep, we made quick choices so we wouldn't get too attached to things we didn't need. So up here, this is all her, like, drawing paper, notebooks, things like that. Just paper that she can draw or color, things like that. These are workbooks or coloring books. Down in here, she's got just some miscellaneous stuff, some glue, scissors. This is for her Beatos, flashlight she likes to keep. These are rags that she can use while she's painting, and then these are just miscellaneous art pieces when she's crafting. Down here in this cup, she's got color pencils, pens, ruler, and then all of her painting and Play-Doh type stuff. Or if we make slime, we have all of the things that we need. So this pink bin, she will just pop out and take to her easel, and then she paints that way. And then that bucket back there, she puts her water for her paintbrushes, and her paintbrushes are supposed to be in here, so she's gonna grab those in a minute. And then down at the bottom, she's got a couple different pencil cases. One has markers, one has crayons, the other one has more art stuff like yarn or like that stretchy band material, stuff like that. Her cookie cutters that she uses with Play-Doh or with slime or foam. This is like a secret science kit thing that I got from book fair. And her funnels. And then on the back, these are her art mats. So she puts these down if she's going to paint on the table. And let's see. I think that's everything. Right, Eden? Oh, there's your paintbrushes. Go ahead and stick them in.
Mommy got these from the Dollar Tree.
I think I got those from Dollar Tree, yeah.
They were actually pointy, but then I fluffed them. I put some water on them. I took some of the water off. I started fluffing them with my finger. I put more water on and I started painting.
She wanted them fluffy, not pointy. And then this is her workbook that we're going to be using. I think I got this one from Sam's Comprehensive Curriculum of Basic Skills. We've had this one for years, actually. It's gone through several children, so we're going to use that. That's all the recycling and trash that she was able to get out. That's her vision board over there. And then some books that she cleaned up that were on the cart that need to go. And then these miscellaneous items. And then I was able to get some books that she's no longer going to be using, and I can use them for Noe when it's her time. And that way I'm not having to repurchase things, because a lot of these, a lot of them she finished completely, and then some of them are newer, so unfinished. So definitely going to hang on to those miscellaneous toys, and then that is that. Okay guys, so this is the finished product of what I was working on. It's my alter ego over there. Hey girl, how you doing? Anyway, these are my like miscellaneous bins, either things that I'm working towards fitting, or I just haven't put them away, or sometimes I have some of the girls' stuff in here, just whatever. It's just a place to fold it so it looks neat, and until I can get around it. These are usually like my current house clothes or pajamas. My dresses now are hanging, the longer ones are hanging all the way down. And then I just have just the toy bin, the gift bin back here. So it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, because sometimes, like I said, the girls like to come in here quite a bit. They like to play hide and seek in my closet. That is why I'm constantly reorganizing in here. But this is just my keepsake, just for myself. We each have a little box like this, me and the girls each, just to keep down on, you know, holding on to too much. This is Noe's shoe bin. Her stuff is still in here. We haven't transitioned her out of our space as yet. So a couple of her hanging clothes are here. All my shoes, like current house, like flats and stuff like that. And I've downsized, as you guys have seen, quite a bit. So everything fits on one side, and then I just like having it open. I'm thinking about putting like some artwork or something inspirational there. That's something that I would like to do because it's a nice open space. I like to keep it open. I don't want to go over this amount of clothes. It's kind of unnecessary to have that many clothes to me personally. So it would be nice to visually see something pretty there every day. These bins, you guys have seen those before. This is just like Noe's corner. So like extra diapers, wipes, clothes that she either can't fit anymore or hasn't gotten into. I have them kind of separated. And I'm going to try to turn these two bins into keepsakes. Actually, I really would love to consolidate it down to one. I have one big one in the garage, but it's in the garage. And I really would prefer to have something in the house. So I'm looking for a bin that could fit in that space up in the closet that my husband built the shelf for me the other day. And that way I can just keep a few things of each of the kids and be done with that. So hopefully just one bin would do it. These are clothes that she's about to get into. I've already pulled those out because there was a big bag that a friend of mine gave me. And what are you doing? That bag back there, I really need to sit and go through it one day. I haven't had the chance to. There's a lot of miscellaneous stuff in there. I think it got transferred originally when we moved, to be honest with you, or maybe from upstairs. I really don't know. I haven't taken the time to go through it, but hopefully I can get around to that project, and so I can get rid of that bag, because I would love for these two to be gone and I just have access to the bin, which is what I ended up putting my purses in. So they're all in there. And then that bag is like stuff that the girls are growing out of. Well, actually, no, that Edyn is growing out of because she can pass that stuff down to her cousin. But the purses, yeah, so I managed to fit them all in that bin that was in my office previously. But it doesn't all fit. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't all fit. I don't know if that means I need to downsize purses, which I really don't want to consider right now because I've gone through and I did get rid of a few, and these are the ones that are like my absolute favorite or my high-end bags, that sort of thing. So the high-end ones are in their dust bags, but you know, I put them in there anyway. Which brings me to this side where I told you guys I was going to get rid of this thing here. The reason I kept it was because I have this one bag right here, and this bag I throw my like clutches, and I can just show you. I have my clutches, and then on top I just put like my most frequently used purses. So there's like two, or like my wallet. Sometimes I'll switch back and forth between this wallet and the one that I currently use. So those I wanted to be able to access very easily. So I put them into this bag, which I don't utilize for much of anything. So I don't really care about the straps. And then actually this one has held up the longest out of all of them. And it's just like, what's that material? Like pleather? Yeah, it's a good bag to use for like the pool, if you want one that really looks nice and what have you. But anyhow, I just put those bags down in there. And I have my laundry hamper that I just got. I got this one from Ross. About 12 bucks. So that was pretty good. So that's it basically as far as my closet redo. It was just, you know, to kind of get things looking good again. Get back in order. It wasn't like a major, let's get it all together. My husband's side is a whole other subject. I won't even show that because he is how he is, and he doesn't organize his stuff that great or the way I would want him to, but it's his stuff. So that's what you get when you share a space. But that's fine. That is the way it is. And eventually when Nohea's stuff is out of here, then it will free up a little bit more space and I can kind of reorganize things a little bit. But for now, it works. You know, it's really functional. I can get what I need. I have my stuff organized. I do my color organization, and I do it by seasons. I don't put away stuff like for one season or the other or anything like that. I know a lot of people do that, but that seems like a lot to wrap my brain around. I'm just going to fit it all in here, and if I can't, then I don't need it all. So, yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's Tuesday tune-up. We were hopping around to a couple different spaces, but they were things that needed to get done. And that's really the point of a Tuesday tune-up. It's just to tune up an area. It's not like a major overhaul or it has to be perfect or anything like that, but just 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you have to get it done and to make it look pretty again. So that's going to be it for us today, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.